What is up, guys? So we're back at it again with another stream with Risky, and yeah, we're just yeah, we're playing some SSP Minecraft. Survival, what is it? Survival, so it's single player, and I just spent the last I don't know how long playing. I guess the last 11 hours playing something that's not Minecraft and whatnot. So trying to figure out the controls again is kind of asinine. I guess I can't do that. But yeah, moving villagers. So yeah, um, that's a good question. Not really a question. Nobody asked the question. Moving villagers. I'm assuming that you're gonna ask the question of how are you gonna do that? Magic. To be a smartass. Magic. Dang it. I keep on falling into this trench. It was designed to catch creeps and baddies, not the risky. Okay. If I sound tired, groggy, dying, I am. I haven't slept in close to 20 something hours. So this one's probably going to be a really short one today, mostly for the fact that, like, I haven't slept. That's the issue. But we're going to be doing this in a crazy way because for those of you who don't know, you can get villagers and stuff into boats, and then you can also hop into said boat and then pilot said boat on land. You can place stuff on land and whatnot now. So yeah, I'm gonna place boats on land, and then I'm going to. I'm actually gonna force villagers, or I've already done this part because I did it last time. Uh, I already conditioned the village to where like I trapped a bunch of them to where they're stuck in holes, and so I didn't have to worry about them dying. So yeah, I'm hoping once I get them into the water, or once I get them to from the village to the water, I can break or get them into the water by just driving into the water. But I can also yeah, just double check and make sure I didn't have any wood in there. How many boats can I make? You can also do the same thing with minecarts, except you can't drive the minecart as well. So if you wanted to know, you can do this with minecarts. You just can't also get into the minecart with them. And okay. Okay, so getting boats. I wish it wouldn't cycle through it, and I wish it just stop. Never mind, I fixed it. So I don't think I'm gonna have this many. Even if I do have this many over there, I'm probably not gonna need this many. I'm probably just gonna leave a bunch of them over there, for the simple fact that you have to make this trip over and over and over. Like, it's not a you make the trip once and you call it good. No, you make the trip and then you go back and you grab one and then you grab another. And so I'm gonna try and get almost all of them to. Oh, okay, this is gonna probably be. I'm gonna try and also level out the ground, not to water level, but to the highest point of this hill. Just to make it easier to do boating things. Yeah, this is gonna be just fun. I think I'm gonna start. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be a very, very long and daunting task, because my issue is I still have to get them over there. And okay, I think if I can get them to this water, it wouldn't be that bad. But I also will be leaving them in the water over there and coming back with a new boat, then breaking that one. And, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna also start with this one, I guess. This creeper's gonna die. Ow. Never mind. I'm gonna fail miserably at killing it. So yeah, I gotta avoid holes that would drop me down to where I have to, like, because when I drop down, there is no getting back up. I have to dig through the ground, but I think this should be my route. And it's getting dark, so hopefully, yeah, I'll be able to make it there. And now I'm hoping, here's hoping that when I get over back to my home, I'm not too much, like, I guess not, like, I'm hoping that they don't have, like, they don't try and pathfind on water and they just don't steer the boat. I don't believe they can steer the boat, but it can happen, I think. There's a possibility of it. They do not steer the boat. Sweet. I don't have to worry about them stealing my boat and sailing off into the sunset. Which is awesome because that means that all I have to do is manage to get them to there, and then once I get them to there, I can put them in boats on land again once I have gotten where I need to go. So, or once I've gotten them on land.
Hey, Screwball, go to Napa Online
Okay.
and fill out the application
Okay.
today.
Okay.
By there and told her she's gonna give your name and phone number to their manager at the main office to let them know that you're gonna have an application.
Okay, I'll do that later then.
So it needs to be in today so they can watch for it.
Okay. Okay. One down, just a bunch more to go. Let's see here, who's next? Oh, you're next. Sweet, come on out. Get out of here, punk nugget. Come on, let's go. Giddy up. Let's go. So, yeah. Transporting villagers, they're moving in with me. This is also so that I can set up a breeder at some point on my island or around my island. Eventually. That was an unforeseen event. I didn't think that that would prevent me from going anywhere, but good to know now. Path blocks can prevent your boat on or from going anywhere on land. But that didn't happen last time, did it? Or did I just not need to worry about it? Actually, I may leave them in the boat. Actually, no, I'm not going to leave them in the boats on the water because that's a bad idea. I'm just going to shove them in boats. But with me getting them in boats on land, I'm going to have to make sure that I don't trying to think of the word for it. that I don't like let the night happen for too long, because if I let the night happen for too long, they're gonna die because they're gonna be trapped and zombies are gonna spawn and then they're gonna get hit and killed. Uh, that or I can put down boats around them, but the only issue is once the boats are full of zombies, and well, actually no, because they'll burn. Once they fill up with the zombies that have, let's just say that that's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna just I can't let the night happen for too long. So technically, I've got enough now to not have to worry about it, but for a good successful farm, uh, I'm gonna want a lot more. And by a lot more, I mean like almost everything from this village. Come on, pal. Okay. Yeah, I keep on hitting E to interact with the boat, and instead it pulls up my inventory because I've been playing a lot of like other games for the last 2 days. Like when I say a lot, I mean a lot. I've been playing a lot of Rocket League. I played a new game, War Thunder. I've been playing a lot of this stuff with some of my friends from another Discord server. Okay. About 20 minutes in, and I've gotten, what, 3 or 4 of them? I can deal with that. This is starting to go, I think I've gotten 3. Starting to go pretty smooth because now I'm just, like, able to now that I've thought about taking them this way, because I thought I was going to have to take them up over this way and over to this water over here, but now I can just take them to this one, which is a lot closer to the edge the where the village is and where a lot of the villages are. The only issue is at some point they're going to be down a layer, and I'm going to have to hopefully coax them to not be down a layer. That was actually really awesome because I didn't think he'd be, or I figured he'd not path find while I wasn't inside of the radius, so. Man, I wish you can get experience for doing stuff like this. because this is very, like, this is insane to be able to transport this many villagers uh, a massive amount of distance. What villager number are we on? 1, 2. This makes 4. I guess I can take them down and around this other side of the hill because the water does touch up over here, and this is a little bit lower. So if I do have to go the long way, because where did you come? Oh, okay. So this is gonna be a source of infinite villagers then, because they're just gonna continuously spawn because I'm taking them outside of the area that uh, outside of the render distance of the thing. So when they're not inside of that area, it's just like, I don't know, it's weird. Spawning mechanics are kind of odd and somewhat hard to predict. But what I'm pretty much meaning is, like, more villagers will spawn at that village because these villagers are no longer occupying the cap for that village, if that makes sense. So each village has a cap amount, a max amount of villagers that can what's the word? That can spawn. So if I take out, let's say, 5, like I have, then you run into, well, now that village no longer has 5 villagers. That, or I could be entirely wrong and really stupid. One of the two. I'm not even 100% sure. So, yeah, it's I think I'm gonna do 4 more, and then I'm gonna try and farm or go down mining because I think there's something down there. That's super secret, and by super secret I mean it's a surprise. Making great progress. So I'm gonna finish out the boats on my hotbar, and then I'm gonna go and break the boats that those villagers are in. Hopefully they get on land and they start wandering around a bit and get towards the mainland of the of my island, because if I can get them there, then I don't have to worry about then I can put them in boats a lot easier and not have to worry about anything. Oh no, he's missing. Why is he missing? That and I don't know how I feel about the way they changed boats, because the last time I remember boats, you like steered them with the way where you were looking, and so they were kind of weird to steer. If you know what I mean, like I'm sure you know what I mean, but if you don't know what I mean, like instead of using my arrow keys, my W and ASD to steer this boat, I'm I would look. So if I wanted to go over there, I'd look, and then it'd take a second to turn, and then I'd finally turn towards that direction. Okay, so we've got 6 already. I've got one boat down over there, so hopefully they that one that I opened up was or just stumbled on into it, because then that'll leave us with one more after him, and then we'll be done with this whole moving villagers thing and trying to figure out how to get them onto the land. And then we'll try and feed the cows, get them breeded up a little bit. Good times, fun stuff. One more villager. It almost seems like the villagers are like drawn to things that just like keep them stationary, like stuck. Except for holes. Holes are like another, like what I did to get them to stay is something that doesn't usually work, because they start to jump out after the first hole. Because for some reason I think the AI knows that you're trying to trap them, so they try and avoid it. Maybe, I don't know. You never know. Uh, this actually might be a short one. I know I said it was gonna be like an hour and a half to 2 hours long, but I already did a 3 hour stream of this, and this is probably not going to take me that long. So I don't know how exactly how long this might be, because I only have one more villager, and then just getting them onto the mainland is probably all I'm going to do. Feed the cows and whatnot, make sure things are stable here, and then go from there. So I'm pretty sure this might be a rather short one. So. Yeah, I'm gonna probably treat this more like a video instead of a live stream, because kind of don't have people watching. But without cuts. Last villager. Um, I'll probably come back to here and grab the last. Like I think there's like 5 or 6 left. gonna say, this guy just doesn't want to move, now does he? Another really cool feat. Like, I really, like, personally, I really like the path block. The path block is a great addition to the game because now you have more textures for paths and whatnot. So you can have like that and coarse dirt. Those two together look really nice. So if you mix them in to make it look kind of random and beaten down, and then if you like slowly integrate grass into a path block, you'll make it look like it's been worn down like really or slowly, or more. One area has been worn down more than any other, which is a really awesome effect. I like the effect of slowly integrating in the path to make it look like it's slow, or you're like finding a new, more worn down path. So if you have like a heavy path one area, you can and it branches off into several others. You can have it like slowly trickle down to not being worn down because maybe only one person uses that path. I just now thought, like, yeah, maybe I can use the well, one for one. I have the guy who was trying to escape. He was running from me, and I was like, well, maybe I can use this time to or this guy to push the others onto, or directing them towards the mainland. Okay, so I have one zombie in the cow farm, which means that the villagers are probably not going to. One down. Oh, you are in my house. Well, I sit here and push one guy. Okay, yeah, that's right. You can have more than one in a boat, but that means you cannot take them anywhere. So that means those two are not going anywhere. I think. Yeah, no, I can't get in that boat. So I hate you, cleric. I am definitely getting better at timing the my swipes. So that is a plus. Okay. Two, three. I have three more. I can fit them all in one more boat because I still have that one over there, but he's kind of stuck in there. And he's not necessarily the smartest cookie in the cookie jar, so I think I can push him all the way over there, which means that all I have to do is figure out how to get the cleric out of there, because if I place a boat in there, the boat is going to like trap the cows as well, because that is just a thing that happens. And to be like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat this. I thought this was gonna take me like an hour, hour and a half to do. Oh, well, that's helpful. You're both stuck in here, which means I don't believe either one of you guys are gonna despawn. I do kind of want to get them out of there, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't really care so much about it. I kind of want to just move on with what I was gonna do. So actually, no, I do want them out of there because they're gonna cause an unnecessary issue for me. And what I need is wheat. Oh yeah, one cow's nothing because I can get him back in no time. Um, what I'm gonna do is I'm also gonna transport these guys to the other side of this. What is up, Bobby Star? Unfortunately, this is going to be a short one. I have some stuff to do afterward, and then I'm gonna be going to sleep because I've not been to sleep in 20 some odd hours. So yeah, this is gonna be a short one. It's still gonna be like at least the most or the least it's gonna be is an hour. Like there's no like I'm not gonna do 45 minutes of this and then be like, yeah, no, I'm done. No, it will be at least an hour. I didn't want to hit him because that means he's way the heck over here. The heck over here. So yeah, I have some new roommates. I want you to meet Jeremiah, Jeffrey, Jimbo, and Georgie. Let's see here. There's Jeremiah and Jimbo, and there's Georgie and is that? Let me. Oh yeah, that's Jeffrey. Yeah. Okay. This is Alexander and Kiwi, I think. No. This is Kiwi. That's I don't remember. What was this guy's name? Uh. Oh, Jacob. Yeah. That's Jacob, and then this is what was him? Um. I think this guy's name was um. Malachi. That's right. This guy's name was Malachi. God, I remembering all their names is just weird. Such a hassle. Okay. Let's see here. We are. I'm gonna cut these damn trees down. They're kind of a nuisance now. Like I needed them for wood. Okay, so I wanted to do one earlier, as you know, with Keja and a bunch of you guys, or with you guys as well. To be honest, it's just whenever I get the opportunity to have a non-laggy server, and I don't want to like join one of your guys's just to kind of prevent like, I don't know, like abuse, or like I don't want to have somebody abusing creative abilities and whatnot, spawning in a bunch of TNT, trolling and whatnot. It's just like, not that you would do that or not. It's just like, I don't know. Uh, I like to be in control of my situations when I play games, just so that I'm not uh, hopping into something that is just set up for disaster. So, uh, I might do an SMP. It's just a matter of time when I get my my Minecraft servers done or fixed. Because once I get those all up and, or well, the allocation of RAM done, then I won't have to worry about doing multiplayers, because it's gonna be like really laggy even with only one person on it, because it only has 1 GB of RAM allocated to it stock, which I think Microsoft should fix, because 1 GB of RAM is like a really laggy two-person server. They should at least say, okay, you need this much RAM available, so that when you go to do this, you're not running. Because the reason why you're setting up a server is to play multiplayer with your friends. So people, like, if you make it 4 gigs, that means that somebody who has only 8 gigs can run it. Somebody who only has 4 gigs can't run it. Oh yeah, that's right. I set up a farm up here off camera because that wasn't working. Like, it was working, but it wasn't yielding enough, and I needed something for. Ooh, okay, good. For potatoes and whatnot, and I've not been on long enough to do that, because I've been just elsewhere. Like I said, playing a bunch of games with some other friends that I've not shown you guys, or you guys have not met. But yeah, I really do want to do an SMP. I really wanted to do it on Performium, because Performium seems like a good place to go, and everybody can join. So that means you guys can join in, you guys can grind off camera, or just join me in the streams, and it'd be really fun to play. But it's just, I don't know. Stuff happens and things are laggier than expected, and I just have to deal with it and move on. So I'm not gonna say soon. I'm not gonna say it won't happen, but I'm gonna say it will. It definitely will happen. It's just gonna take a little bit of time. So yeah, that's when I am planning on one though. Like, trust me, I plan on having. Dang it! You're lucky I have my hoe. But yeah, I am planning on one. I do. It is in the works. I will figure it out, and hopefully I will find an SMP server that everybody can join, that nobody has op on, just so that nobody can abuse the game mode, or uh, I need a looting sword. That's what I need. Super OP looting sword. So yeah, do you want to see me do a AFK fishing farm? Build one of those to where I like while I'm busy doing other things, I can AFK fish and get books like mending and looting and fire aspect and all that fun stuff. Oh, look at that. All the baby cows are left alone. What a sad, sad day. Oh no, I broke my sword. Okay, so, let's see here. You have 22, you have 18. So far, you're like the best one for this. You have 18 as well. You want wool. You want pork. I can't do pork. You want pork chops as well. Rotten flesh. Yeah, I'm sure rotten flesh. So, let's start with you. Get some more emeralds. I mean, I have beef out the wazoo. You found a way to... If it's with the bat file, I'm having issues with bat files, so, keep that in mind. I now have 5 emeralds, 7 diamonds. Let's see here. I have iron, I have that. I'm running out of space for everything. Okay, now I need to put that there. And I can't put that there. Great. I'm trying to find a way to hide, or not hide, but put all of my items in here so that I don't have to take an unnecessary amount of stuff down to the mine with me, so I can yeah, I've looked into the bat file, and the bat file is for my computer at least is not I'm having issues. So if you can figure out how to fix that, let me know. I've been looking for a way to fix it so that I didn't have to worry about, or I didn't have to deal with the because it's just like it's saying it's not going to let me, or the bat file isn't going to execute properly. It's trying to execute the server because it's just the startup bat file. Like, I don't know, it won't execute the server file because obviously the server file is a Java file .exe, but won't fucking, I don't know, it's weird. Yep. So I did a little off-camera mining, and I found me some more diamonds. Yeah, boy. Six to be exact, which is awesome. That's more diamonds. That's more future armor. It gives me some sort. I don't remember exactly what it is. I can actually pull it up. Give me 1 second. I'm in my wrong mouse mode. Okay, so let me see. I never thought I'd be asking, like, no offense, somebody a lot relative, like, you just sound, like, because I've talked to you, you sound a lot younger than me. I don't think I've ever, like, thought of, or, like, had a thought in my mind that I'd be asking, no offense, but a 12-year-old how to, uh, oh, it doesn't do any, so, let me see what my bat file says. Minecraft server dot one. Da, 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 da. Yeah, it pops up with my command prompt and then just goes away. What is up? There's no E in risky. Come on, man. Something I'm running. What do you mean something I'm running? I didn't think something my computer would be running would affect yours. But I will definitely have a good day. You too. Yeah, it pops up and then just nothing. Like, it flashes on and then goes away. I just know it's command prompt because I've dealt with command prompt for the last year and a half with school. That, and I can see the icon pop up in the where it would in the upper right hand corner. Did I ever? But the only issue is if like helping me get the bat file is great. But like it would just end up happening. What would end up happening would be um would be that, oh god, that I'd only be able to play with like Kaja, Captain, another friend of mine, Jimmy. I there, I copied and pasted the exact thing from their server website, and then just changed the numbers so that I was allocating 4 gigs instead of the one or whatever it was that it was, unless one number has to be small, absolutely has to be smaller than the other, then there are no typos. That'd be the only thing that I can think of, is that one number absolutely has to be smaller than the other. and if so, then that would be the startup RAM has to be smaller than than the maximum RAM. And if the maximum RAM can be changed, then I can, or if that's it, then I could try that. But I don't know. I have it currently set up to or set for 4 and 4. So it starts up with 4 gigs, or it's supposed to start up with 4 gigs, and then continuously run with 4 gigs. So unless that's the issue, I don't think that there shouldn't be any typos. So down below a certain y-axis, you can find, or a y level, you can find a diamond. But after a certain y-axis, you should find diamond closer to coal than anything else because coal and lava, which technically you do find diamond close to lava all the time, because that's just the way the cookie crumbles. But because of heat and pressure, because all diamond is carbon, which is coal, that has been pressurized and heated, or that has been compacted and heated to make a carbon structure that is unbreakable. Yeah, so if I get the server up and running with more allocated RAM, I'm gonna only be able to play, or I'm only gonna be playing with Kaja and some other friends, for the simple fact that like it's not one that because it'll be running off my personal IP, not off of a hidden IP like Performium MC dot Performium dot I think it's com or net. I wouldn't be running off of something like that, which I really want to figure out how to do that, because if I can set up a server with like my own server like Performium, then it would be awesome to set up SMP stuff for people, or not for people, or actually yeah, SMP stuff for people, and then play SMP with you guys, which would be awesome. Oh, look, diamonds. Wow, that's the third vein of diamonds in these 3 tunnels. I think this world's gonna be a lucky one. Oh, sweet. What's up, dude? Yeah, it was really weird, and sorry about it being dark. I forgot to bring torches, and I'm down in the mines. Uh, so beware of that. I do plan on trying to figure out if I can just. All I need to do is look up a tutorial on how to turn the gamma up, and then just turn the gamma up for 112 and whatever other thing. But right now, all I play in is 112. Um. Do you need the oh god, what are they called? Uh oh, sweet. Um am I supposed to do the 2 arrows? Or not arrows, what are they called? Uh the I think they're greater than. I can't remember the name of them. Is it just greater than signs? Do I need both of those? Because if so, that's not what mine looks like. Okay, let me see here. Edit. I'm just going to get rid of that. Come over here, and I'm going to copy that. Paste it there. I'm going to fix this because it's 1.12.jar. I'll save. Yes. Yeah, no, it's still flashing. I think it's something on my computer. I may have to do a jar fix on my file server, or my server file. No, okay, yeah. Let me go in and fix that then, because I put those in just in case, because I'm impatient because I'm a baddie. Edit. Save. Close. Yeah, nope, still flashed. If I had one for everybody to play, like for like you guys to play on, where I made it like risky.craft.mc. If I had one for that, it'd probably be the latest version, and it would continuously update to the latest version. But my personal server is gonna be, or is already, is a 112. I actually have a bunch of servers for it. I see. I don't know if I want to do 1.8 or 1.12. I personally am getting used to the 1.12 PvP or combat aspect, so it would probably, like, for my personal sanity, it'd probably be 1.12. Unless, like, people just outstandingly don't like 1.12. Okay, I need to get out of there. That was a really bad idea, to be honest, but I needed that one extra block. Because that one extra block gave me the distance, and I'm going to grab torches while I'm up here. I don't know why I keep on putting the cap back on my Gatorade, it doesn't go flat. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I had to get the unluckiest luck, or the crappiest luck ever. Freaking, that's one reason why I grabbed 8 of them, because I definitely knew that I was going to need quite a few to get a zombie or a villager's breeder up, because actually I don't know if that's, if those entities are there. I don't know, I can't tell. So yeah, if it just depends on what you mean by what version I'm gonna be on, because right now my current, like, the server that I I have set up for my personal use for with my friends is a 112 server, but I also have a 111. Let me look at the files again. I don't remember exactly which ones I have. Minecraft servers. I have a 112, a 111.2, a 110.2, a 194, and a 189. I may need other server files, but those are the ones I have currently. And none of the bat files work for any of those, so yeah. I live in the U.S. and I am Central Standard. I live in Missouri. I'm not gonna like hide that. I live in Missouri. There's no reason to. Missouri's a huge state. You're gonna have a hard time finding me if you're looking for me. There's no reason to worry. And if you do find me, then okay. You guys don't know my real name, to be honest. Actually, you guys might, cause I think somebody's let it slip. I know I've let Cage's real name slip a couple of times, cause I'm not used to calling him Cage that often. Yeah, the U.S. Uh, well, my server file, so you have Minecraft underscore server dot jar. My file isn't called that, so that's why I have to change the server name. But yeah, no, it says exactly that. Obviously, sans the server name, because my server's not called, or the file is not called that. Oh, look, gold. The useless thing in this game. But to be honest, if I was gonna do like anything, I wouldn't do 4 gigs. I would do probably close to 8, because I have 16 gigs of RAM, and then I can turn my client, the one I play on, from whatever gigs. I think it's 4 gigs down, or actually no, I wouldn't need to, because I'd be using 12 gigs of RAM. Mostly for the fact that with that much RAM, I wouldn't need to. Excuse me. Alright, all I'm seeing in here is redstone, some gold, which is not that interesting. I already have a crap ton of redstone, to be honest, but Oh my goodness, why is there so much water? I'm like one layer above bedrock, why is there so much water? Well, one layer above the start of bedrock, I should say. What's my Twitter name? It is actually in the description. It is Risky Penguin. P-A-N-G-U-I-N. Capital R, capital P. It's just my like general gaming Twitter. I don't have like a personal because I'm not a big social media person. There's not really a reason to. I personally don't like social media. I think it's one of the dumber things. But then again, I'm on social media like right now, live streaming. So there's that. Also in the description is the link to a fan Discord. If you're not already a part of it, I don't know who all's a part of it because some people's names in Discord aren't the same as they are on YouTube, so it's kind of confusing from time to time, but I will get over it. Um, how far behind is the stream? Hold on. Yeah, I have it set to no delay just to kind of like reduce the amount of delay. Because if I set it to a 30-second or 60-second delay, it'd probably be more like a 1 minute to 1.5 minute delay. There's a 30-second delay, so if I'm sure you. It should be like at Risky Penguin, P-A-N-G-U-I-N. I mean, I could be wrong. Give me 1 second. Oh, it might be Risky Gaming. DJ. It could be. I believe it's Risky Gaming, and then the handle that you can at me with is at Risky Penguin. I think that's what it is. I could be also very wrong and very stupid and very not social media savvy. I will definitely check that out to see if that would help. Oh, that's right. You wouldn't be able to post a link, so. Is it server miner or is it just miner.com? I think it might be server miner. Fast Minecraft server hosting. Yeah, I don't want to do that because that one, it costs money to do or to set up these servers for them and or with them, and like yeah, I think I can get servers where I can like the whatchamacallit could be like I could set up a specific IP that you join on that wouldn't give anybody any kind of idea of what the IP address or what anybody's personal IP address is. It's just I don't know. I don't want to pay money for something that I could possibly be doing on my own. Like I could probably, because I do want to build a server at one point or another, and and okay, great. You stop that right now. Darn it! I keep on overturning. My pick just had to break right there. But yeah, if because that would mean that I like spending $5 a month for a server that maybe not many people would join. With what I was seeing, they're like for 1 GB of RAM, which is 100 or 1024 megabytes, is 508. Well, that's explosive server performance, but that's not really free extras. Yeah, I'm not like seeing any kind of sign that this would be free. To be honest, yeah, from 508 a month, from $4 a month. Stone Coal. Yeah, they have 10 players. That I don't think that's actually. It might be other things that do it. 60 players, 100 players, Bedrock, Diamond. They have like specific like it's not like I don't think it's free. To be honest, because 10 players, which is 1 gig of RAM, vanilla only 508 per month. Stone gives you 15. 100 play. It looks like you need about a 100 megs per player, but with my server, okay, let me check that out. But the only thing is though, like most server hosting companies don't do it free. They won't do it for free because they're like, there's no money in that for one, and like for maybe a basic server that they might, but build play. Oh, I have to sign in or sign up and sign in to an account just to see. Like I want to look at what they're offering for free. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sign. I'll look into it, guys. Yeah, I mean it. I'd get 14 days for free, but it's just like that's only 2 weeks of free access to a server when I can have free access to my own. all I have to do is figure out why I'm having issues with my bat file, which, to be honest, is probably just needing to fix the jar file that I've been using, or that I have. Which way do I go? This way. Oh my goodness, there's diamonds? Well, to be honest, that would probably be what I would do anyway. Is have it hosting when, or have it hosting when I'm on, so that like, if I were playing with like fans and stuff, nobody could just get or grind out some extra materials and then come grief. That makes sense. My goodness, I can't walk upstairs. I mean, these aren't stairs technically, but... No, not all of my freaking villagers. That's just lovely. They had to despawn, I guess. What, no gunpowder? Oh, that would be why, probably. Yeah, I will definitely look into it. So is that, you're still talking about the server miner, right? Serverminer.com. And then Aternos. I don't think Aternos is a free server hosting company. I'm not completely sold on any company doing that for free, to be honest. My goodness, how many freaking skeletons do I get? You killed my cow. You're gonna die. Okay, I'll look at it. Is it, so are you referring to Eternus or Server Miner? My neighbors died. Oh, great. It's not even nighttime, so... Okay. Well, what I'm going to do is... This is where I'm going to end this episode. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look into Arturnus and then in the next stream I will... Oh, how long does that... So it does take, like, close to an hour to start up, right? Okay, got it. I will look at Aturnus and then and then okay. That makes sense if it uses ads. But where are those ads located at? Because I don't think that they can implant ads into somebody's Minecraft, but that'd be actually pretty impressive if they could, to be honest. But I'm going to end the stream here because, like I said, I have other things to do today. I will definitely be looking into it. Unfortunately, I don't have time to join a server, but I will. Oh, at night it takes about 2 minutes. Wow, it's pretty crazy. I don't know why. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff going on, but I will definitely take a few minutes out of my day or out of my busy schedule today to look up Eternus and check it out, set up a thing, and see where it is that they get at or how. I'll look into it. I promise. But this is also the end of the episode. I know you guys subscribed, liked, and shared, commented plenty. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I guess until the next time, you guys stay frosty. Why is caps lock on?